Hi, everyone. It's Fitz with your daily delivery. Yes, I'm still at Bramlage Coliseum as I reported. Excited to do it here instead of going home and setting up shop because this was another really solid Kansas State win as they took apart West Virginia on Saturday, and tonight, Wednesday night here in Bramlage Coliseum, they really took it to Oklahoma State 85-57. That's right. Kansas State has won back-to-back Big 12 games. They're now 3-6 in the conference, and they're doing more than just winning. They found themselves, or have they? First reminder to please subscribe to this YouTube channel. I appreciate it so very much. If you're not subscribing, it really does help us out. Please do so. Well, Kansas State started fast against West Virginia, building a 19-2 lead, and they did it again against Oklahoma State here on Wednesday night. They opened up a 10-0 lead very quickly. And again, the opponent didn't lead at any point in this game. And Kansas State has accomplished this by focusing in, from what I see, on three different aspects that have totally changed everything else about this team. First, they're playing much better defense. Their opening sequences on defense are outstanding. I'm going to say that West Virginia probably missed some shots they would normally make, but for the most part, until Oklahoma State scored, they didn't have a good shot. They were pressured the entire time. It was really impressive what K-State did. But then they take that missed shot off the rim, they rip it and run. Exactly the way Kansas State basketball needs to play. If you struggle in the half court, don't let them set up that defense, attack the rim. And that's also the third thing they've been doing. They don't just take the ball down the court, they attack the rim. And if they do have to set up in half court, guess what they do? They attack the rim. And what has that created? That has created better scoring opportunities on the outside. Because now the ball's going inside out to players, and a guy like Brendan Housen gets really comfortable with that. That's how he practices, getting the pass from the inside out. And in this game, he was 5 of 5 from three. K-State as a whole shot better than 50% from three. You see, once you start those other things, everything else starts to snap into place. As Coach Tang said on his post-game radio here that was broadcast in the arena, well, guess what? K-State's having fun. Look, they didn't look like they even liked each other, let alone wanted to play with each other earlier in the year. And now, all of a sudden, this team is playing at a really high clip and having a blast. Feeding each other the ball, they're playing off each other, and now they're playing to roles. You've got Doug McDaniel, who is now asserting himself as a point guard, and one that can score. He looks really comfortable in both roles against an Oklahoma State team that really does pressure you quite a bit and can cause some chaos. And in addition to that, we got Coleman Hawkins, who has now finally accepted the alpha role. He doesn't have to score every time, but if K-State's really in trouble in the half court, get the ball to Hawkins, and Coleman will figure out a way to get it up on the rim and go attack. And then everyone else, and I mentioned this in my postgame wrap, is playing to their own roles. You got David Gasson, who's constantly working and getting rebounds. In fact, he had right before half an amazing tip-in rebound where he just flew in out of nowhere, always moving. Housen shooting the ball, as I said earlier in this DD. And you got Max Jones, who has become the blue-collar warrior of this team. He defends, he shoots, he rebounds, he plays hard. Does he make some mistakes? Sure, but he does it while playing really, really enthusiastically. Now CJ Jones is coming off the bench and giving them a spark among other guys. It's really impressive. It's impressive because this team looked so lost, and now here they are, a much better version of themselves. But those three wins in Big 12 play at 3-6 now have all been here in Bramlage Coliseum, opening with Cincinnati and now West Virginia and Oklahoma State. Saturday, they go to Ames, Iowa, take on what I think is one of the best teams in the nation, and certainly, I believe, the best team in the Big 12. Iowa State Cyclones. They're ranked third in the country and really good. It's a huge test for K-State. After that, Arizona State, and then we'll see what sorts out. K-State moves to 3-6 in Big 12 play. They get closer to getting over the 500 mark on the season. But the good news is not that they just won. This team looks like it knows who it is now. It's about time.